Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. I know I'm early. I know that I wasn't supposed to start till 2, but I got impatient because I want to start painting on this. What we're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing the color combo, which is supposed to be shaved chocolate, poppy red, and mint green. Now, I started playing with some colors. Yes, I put yellow. I was just playing around after a while, trying to, with some markers, trying to get the colors. And I would play around and still didn't like what I was getting. So I decided I'm going to use my acrylic paints today and see what I can get. Lisa may be joining later on. I'm not sure. She could pop in at any time. So I will list her in when she does. And hopefully we'll get some people in here. And if not, let's play. The rerun's always nice. And hello to everybody that comes in, just in case I miss you on the replays. Thank you, thank you. And I will get going so y'all can watch what I'm doing. Not a very good cleaner of my paint nozzles here. It's got crusties all around it. Put that over there. Put this in here. Now, for the color combo, it is shaved chocolate. So I am thinking about just using a little bit of this buttermilk to kind of lighten it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze it up here. If I can get just, I'm not want to put very much at a time, so I'm just going to squeeze the bottle a little bit. I'll say that. Okay, we'll do it like this then. Let me get this. Let me get my hands around this here. Hey, Lisa. Oh, just a second, girl. Get you live. There you go. How you doing? Is your mic working, girl? I can't hear you if you're talking. Oops, lost her. Okay, she'll be back. Here we go. And this may be too much. Let me just put it here. The camera. This may be too much. But we're going to drop it in here. Let me shut this before I have it everywhere. I'll go ahead and drop this in there. And get this painted up here. Okay, Lisa's trying to come back in. It may just be enough. Let me see what's going on.
Okay, can you see me and hear
I can hear you, but I can't see you now.
Okay, here we go. Let's fix these settings. All right.
All right, now I can see you and hear you.
Wow, we're getting there, right?
Yeah, I'm over here mixing paint.
Yes, I have to do some mixing, but not much. I
decided not to. I decided not to do it on my gel pad. I'm going to do it on this paper here.
Okay. All right.
That's okay.
The only thing that I have to mix is really my mint green. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with I'm using hot rod red, and that is pretty close to a reddish orange. So I think it's close enough to the poppy color to be A-okay.
Well, if we get it a little darker or a little lighter, I don't think anybody's going to scream at us.
No, they're not.
I don't think there's a police for this stuff.
Not everything. You can get close to some of the colors, but you can't always get exact.
You can't get exact.
And it's okay if that's the way it rolls.
Yeah. We have to turn this around. This praying hands are going to be backwards. I can't be doing this upside down stuff.
No, I couldn't color upside down. I'd be so confused. My brain would be trying to do flip flops. I'm gonna get the string part up here real quick.
Okay. See if I can make this
Get
lighter.
muted. There we
I'm gonna
go.
blot out this. Okay. Trying not to cover up any of the black lines that I have on this paper here, which is really hard to do. For me, anyway. Probably should have got a smaller brush. And I'm not sure how this pen is going to cover where I used a marker on. We'll see here in just a second. Oh, that's going to make it a lot lighter. Okay, like that.
I've got some scrap papers I'm gonna be using on here with these colors.
Yeah.
I need to get that shook up good. Ugh.
If I don't like it, I've got it to where I can grab my gel plate out and work with it. If I don't like how this is going.
I did a collage with the colors yesterday.
Yeah, did you put them up on Makers?
I did. It's a Chewbacca, and I used this red in the background, and then I come back with some of the mint green and used a toilet paper roll and made circles.
Yeah.
And I used the brown and made some stars, and then I speckled it with let's see, I speckled it with white and then gold. The brown
Oh,
stars are kind of weird, but that was okay. I was all right with that.
I keep trying to watch you on replay, and I keep ending up going to sleep.
It's okay.
I really do. I end up. I think it's because I try to watch it at night, and I'm like, you're so relaxing that I'm like, crash.
Well, you get up kind of early.
I was up real early this morning. I was up at 3
Oh well.
a.m. My husband had gone to work early, so he went into work.
So
And
he
while
had to
he was,
physically go to work today.
well, he had to. Usually he works from home, but once a month he has to go in.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's a deal. So anyway, he went into work, and about 8 o'clock in the morning, I had went back to bed. 8 o'clock in the morning, here comes this banging, and I do mean loud beat banging on my door, my living room door. I'm like, oh, but no. So I'm like, okay, Robert's not here. I ain't answering that door. They can forget that. And so then they start ringing the doorbell. Whoever it is started ringing the doorbell.
Yeah.
Rang it about 3 times, and then started beating on the door again. I'm like, no. And here I was in bed, so I didn't have my leg on. I was in my wheelchair.
Oh, I wouldn't have. No.
I was not a happy camper. I went into the bathroom to lock myself in, of course, but forgot that when we had to change it for my wheelchair, we had to take the lock off. So I went in there with the phone, calling my husband. They're out there. I don't know who it is, but they're beating on the door and they're ringing the doorbell. I don't know who it is. So by the time I got in there to ask who it was, because I wasn't going to open the door, I was just going to find out who it was. They'd already left, and I was like, "Yay, praise God," because it was not fun. I was nervous. I was shaking.
That's kind of odd for somebody knocking
Yeah,
the
and what's
door
odd
at
is,
that time of the morning.
well, I asked myself, "Go, UPS doesn't show up that early, do they?" And he said, "No, they're not likely to ring. They may ring the doorbell once just to let you know they dropped the package off, but
Yeah, but
they
they're not
don't.
going to be adamant unless
They're
it's something.
not going to be beating on the door and all that stuff." So I was like, "Oh no."
The only time I
He,
would expect that would be if you had something that was going to require a signature.
yeah, but still no. 8 o'clock in the morning?
No,
No.
that's real unusual. If you're
So we
not
don't know what
expecting a
happened.
delivery.
Robert, my husband, called the police after he got home and told them because we had heard there was a lot of people hitting on doors at night, and there'd be nobody there by the time somebody got there.
Yeah.
probably kids or whatnot. But anyway, um,
Had they gotten other reports in your neighborhood?
no, he asked me. He said no. He goes, and the first thing she ought to have done was call us instead of calling him on the phone. But
Well, you don't want to overreact, but we
well,
we put
yeah,
we don't live in a neighborhood where a lot happens, but with so much happening nearby in other communities,
mhm,
we did install a security system. And
yeah,
matter of fact, most recently, one of our cameras, we've had it for several years, and one of our cameras was not doing well. And
yeah,
so they come in and they swapped it out and put something different in its place. And
yeah.
it'll tell us, in our, like, if I when it picks something up in the driveway, it'll tell us whether it's a car or a person. And
Cool.
it's got artificial intelligence. So our front doorbell was acting up, and it had the camera on it too.
Yeah.
So we just got a new one of those put in just
Oh, one of
last
those
week.
rings.
Well, it's above the ring. It's a
Oh,
more fancy one.
yeah. My
Um,
husband's like gonna look into it. He
yeah,
told me,
it's kind of nice because our house, if it's night, our house just blends in because it's a brown wood house,
yeah.
and we just kind of blend into the scenery. And we don't leave a lot of outside lights on, so as soon as something moves on our
Hey,
porch,
lady.
it
I,
get
I,
it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna mispronounce this girl's name, and I'm sorry if I do it. Leah, or Leah. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm sure her and Beth will be over here pretty soon. We're just over here painting and yakking.
We're just yah-yahing,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
We can do that if we can't do anything else, right?
This is true.
I've been wanting to get these scrap papers done, so I'm kind of glad to have some colors that I
I
haven't
was afraid
used
you were going to
before.
end up having to go do the leaves again today.
It rained yesterday, and there are lots of leaves, but
Yeah.
it's so wet that we're not doing them yet. We'll be doing those sometime next week. I don't know what day
Yeah.
it's going to be, but
Someday next week.
I thought we might be going out there to do them when I saw how many were out there this morning. But he said, "No, nah, we're not doing leaves today. We're just not." And I said, "That's fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Don't have to ask me or tell me twice. That's for sure."
This is true. You wouldn't have to ask me or tell me twice either. Hey, Beth. Hi, Julie.
Hey, Julie Parker. Hey,
Hey,
Monkey.
monkey. I
Beth.
don't know what your first name is, but hi.
Lee.
Welcome, welcome.
I'm glad
I'm
Beth
just,
sent you over. Thank you, Beth. We appreciate it. We're just
mm-hmm.
playing with the color combos that are on the makers. We're using here they are. I've got them written down for you to make it
Hey,
easy.
Miss Cindy.
We got shaved chocolate. Make sure I'm in focus here. Doing two things at one time. We got shaved chocolate, poppy red, and mint green. And I did not have an exact poppy red, so I'm just using Apple Barrel's hot rod red, and that is kind of a reddish orange. And
Yeah, and
I
I
had
don't
these
have it
papers
at
that
all.
needed to be covered, so I'm just messing. I'm not
I got
trying to
me
get
some
anything.
brown and mixed some cream with it, and there we go. That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
And I had designed this paper to do it for something else, and it just didn't work out. I would have it facing y'all, but I can't paint what I want to do upside down. It just doesn't work for me.
And I'm
I'll probably be flipping it over when I get up there to that color
I'm
to
gonna
do
use
that
my
color.
I'm using my very expensive tool here to make circles.
Oh, I'm sure we all use that very expensive tool in one
Have
way,
you
shape, or form.
have you seen the stars that they're making with it with a toilet paper roll where they
Squish it together. I've seen it, but I don't know
You
how they do
squish
it.
it, but it looks like you cut it into 1/4 inch slices, and then you glue those together, and
Yeah,
they're kind of tear shaped, and then you glitter. You put glitter, glue, or paint on the edges to give it the shimmer.
yeah,
Oh, that toilet paper did pretty good.
yeah,
My daughter had been cleaning out one of her it was a closet that she has not opened the door on in a while, and
yeah,
she ran across all these appointment books and things that she had partially used. So she sent
yeah,
them in a box over here. All the craft stuff came over here. She decided if she needed craft stuff that she'd come here first anyway. And I said,
yeah.
well, yeah. So why have it in different places? So we have now consolidated every bit of craft material between her house and my house, and what Zoe had in her attic space and what I had in my attic space. So now we got all of our stuff together. And
Well,
I'm
that's
so
good.
excited about that.
Gives you more things to play with.
Well, it makes it easier for all of us because we don't go and buy stuff that the other already has.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're not wasting money.
Yeah, it doesn't waste money because if she's already got it, there's no reason for you, or this, or vice versa.
And this was off of a cookie box. There, it's like this pretty pink. I'm not real
Yeah,
big on pink, but I said, well, that'll work. And then she had
yeah,
this in there, which was a scrap of a label off of a piece of clothing. But I thought, okay, why not?
yeah. Just gonna
Because it
put
was fabric.
make a tag out of it, girl. Make a tag out of it.
I'm gonna make something out of it.
Yeah.
It had a feather on it, and I was hoping not to annihilate that, but it's definitely picking it up. Just that little bit that's on there. Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
all
get
want money. We all want to hold on to our money because everything costs so much that if we're not conscientiously, doing our purchases, we're going to be hurting if things keep going up.
you bought Joe a ring and it's still in the box. Beth, shame on him.
I quit trying to buy for my husband. I bought him one of our goals when we got married. We said one of the things we were going to do before we got too old was visit all 50 states, and we're down to like 14. And I bought him a United States map. It was a vintage one, and I painted the frame on it to match his room. It is still leaning up against the wall behind the door, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Hi, Pauline.
Hey,
We're playing, messing. All
I'm about
right.
this stuff is about to become finger paint.
Well, I have not been I have not watched Dee Dee Willingham often, but I've heard her name brought up watching Yalan, Devon RX.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've watched her a couple of times now, and I found out that when she's doing her collages, she does quite a bit with her fingers as far as blending paint out. And I tried it and I thought, whoa, this is pretty cool. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. So I tried that with that Chewbacca collage,
Yeah.
and it worked. And I also did a couple of pages where I just used some of these cheap paints that Martine had bought. That's what I'm using for this green. I thought, well, I'm going to use these. I'm going to keep these up on my desk and just use them up because there is no place for them in my container. I have filled it up, and I don't have no more room to put anything. That's the bottom line. I don't have room for stuff. So I've got to use it up so that it's not overflowing or causing me have to move stuff to see my colors, because I keep them in a
Mm-hmm.
tub upside down so I can see the color on the bottom.
Yeah.
Now my mom kept them right side up, and she'd put her finger on the paint, and she would take that paint and dab the top. But that I don't want to finger paint unless I want to. So I don't know that that's for me.
Oh, Cindy was on fire and wouldn't quit. So she had us all. She had y'all come over here. Well, I'm glad she decided to come over here. She's probably still. If I know Cindy, she's still playing what she was doing and watching this or listening to it. If I know Cindy, she's still playing.
I can't do so many things at a time. I know some people can go from stream to stream, and I just get glued to it and want to stay. I don't want to hop around, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I try to keep things simple. Yes, it is. It's a priceless tool, a treasure.
Hmm.
I have to be
Cindy
careful.
wasn't doing nothing. She was making lunch, Lisa. She was making her some lunch.
No, I skipped lunch. I had a protein shake this morning and I skipped lunch, but then I decided I needed something. I was getting hungry, and
Yeah.
I grabbed a bag of Chex Mix. And it's a good thing it's gone, because when I start eating that stuff, even if I put it in a cup, I keep going back, and it's not good. I can't buy it anymore. I got to quit buying it because
Beth,
it's
Beth's over here
it,
saying 100 ways to use a toilet bowl tube. Not toilet
yeah, I
bowl,
have to.
paper, toilet paper tube. Excuse me. Yes, I'm a little flaky this afternoon.
You can be flaky. It's okay. I still
Okay,
love
thank you.
you.
Somebody's got
Peg from
milk.
Two Old Crows, she did a whole month of stuff with toilet paper tubes. She did. She soaked them, sprayed them with water, and got them wet, flattened them
Yeah,
out, and then she let them dry and run them through her embosser, and they looked pretty good. It was kind of a surprise. It wasn't what I thought it would look like, really,
yeah.
but it turned out pretty good. You just never know when you try stuff what you're going to end up with, whether it's going to be
All right,
good.
color critique, guys. Is this poppy red? Or do I need to make it lighter?
I
I'm
think
putting
you're
orange in it. Is what I'm
I think
doing. I
you're
had
pretty
truth.
close. I think
Huh?
you're, I think you are pretty close to it,
That's what I was thinking. It'll work.
because it's not a true. It's definitely not a like a crimson red. It's more of an orange red.
Yeah, because I went with true red and then added some orange to it. So trying to get it going.
And I've got some of my house pieces I'm gonna do on my plate too. Let's see,
Yeah.
let's roll this out. Sorry, I'm rattling.
It's okay. It ain't bothering me none. Ain't bothering me none at all.
That's gonna look grungy. I'm expecting my brayers start peeling. It is full. That rascal is very full.
I think it needs some peeling.
Um, some of
Not
it came
yet.
off. Some of it came off the other day.
I'm sure that just made you happy.
Well, I like to drop it on the plate. I like
Yeah, I know you
to.
do. That's why I said it probably made you just happy to see it flopped on the plate.
I do. I get excited. I do like it when it starts peeling off on the plate, because it leaves such random stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. This was part of a gift bag that she sent over here that had snowflakes, and I said, okay, that's going to be some covers that can be used for the little gingerbread houses.
Yeah. And you're making gingerbread houses too, right?
I'm making all kinds of houses.
Yeah, I
Uh,
know you've been making houses. I just didn't know what all kinds you were making.
the next kind that I'm going to work on is I'll give you a sneak peek.
A
I've
sneak
got
peek.
a sneak peek. Yes, I'm going to be using Jello boxes, and I'm
Uh-huh.
going to figure out how to make them to where it's joined here, and
Yeah.
I'll probably use washi tape on it when it's all said and done, because I
Mm-hmm.
want a hanger to come out from here, and I want it to where people can open it and put a gift card in it.
That'd be cool.
And I got puffy paints, and I got some glitter paints. I've got those boxes, and then I've got these boxes that I've been saving just for the
Yeah.
little houses. I've got like the
Oh,
crystal
that'd be
light
cool.
boxes. They're not big, but I think that'll be cute for me to give the little kids across the street. Put them some candy canes and candy
Yeah.
stuff in there.
Yeah.
I have this other size that I get too.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
fun.
those. I think I've got about 20 of them saved now. So I may even we do gifts when we go for Christmas when we get together with my family.
Yeah.
We always take like a $20 gift, and we do dirty Santa, and old Santa gets really dirty there.
Oh,
So
how sad.
oh, it's fun. It's all fun.
Yeah.
Uh, but we kind of plot against each other. It's kind of funny. It's not mean spirited kind of things.
Yeah. It's just kind of.
It's more of a joke than anything else, and it can only be stolen 3 times. Once it gets stolen 3 times,
Yeah, we
that's
used to
it.
do that too when I was growing up.
So we would kind of plan, if somebody really wanted it, we kind of plan it so they would end up with it,
Yeah.
especially the younger kids, because
Yeah.
they don't quite understand, what
They don't get it.
they don't get it. So
What we used to do is that the adults had their own game and then the kids had their own game.
yeah,
Now, what is, hmm?
we don't have enough kids to do that. I mean,
We did. I mean, after a little bit, my nieces and nephews started coming because me and my sister were the only two until they started coming. Then the boys started, and it was just me and my sister. We were like 12, and she was probably, I was probably 13, 14, and she was 12, I think. And we ended up going into what was called the women's draw.
yeah, we were drawing names, but we decided, we liked the dirty Santa better.
You like that better?
And my niece and her little boy, my great nephew, they come up with games, and we play games before we do gifts. We play games. And
Yeah.
last year I beat him at a game, and he looked at me. He said, "Aunt Lisa, you're supposed to let the little ones win." I said, "Well, you won all the others."
Really?
My sister cracked up, and they were showing the video that they had made, and they said this was after I'd lost about 30 pounds, and they
Yeah.
said when they saw me going around the counter with a Kleenex box between my legs, said I was running like my mama. Said I look like little mama. I said, "Yeah, I
Mm.
do. That's what I see in the mirror." So I guess it's the
See
right
what's
thing.
going on in chat, Lisa? Let's see. Okay, Cindy is having a turkey sandwich. She had chicken in the crock pot with Greek seasoning and going on a salad for dinner.
I
Julie has
know.
made small journals with Band-Aid boxes.
Oh, that'll
That's
be cute.
I bet those are cute. And Cindy played a game with your kids where we pass the gifts every time I say a certain word as she read a story. That sounds fun too,
That's
Cindy.
that sounds fun. Yeah, one of the games that they brought you had to hold a candy cane in your mouth and hook up these loops, and it was hilarious. And there was one where you had to flip stuff out of a Kleenex box. So they were just really cute little games.
Really fun little games to have a good
Yeah,
time with.
they were lots of fun. Well, these are definitely going to be Christmassy colors.
Yeah.
I'm going to let that sit just a minute. I'm going to see if I can get some white in there. Cindy, I'm glad your crock pot works because I kept blowing them up. Where I put my crock pot, the electricity has been checked and there's nothing wrong with it. I blew up three crock pots. They replaced two of them, and finally they said, "Ma'am," said, "we're just at a loss for why your crock pots are blowing up." I said, "Me too." And I finally got an Instapot, and I don't know that I'll ever go back to a crock pot now. I love that thing. That thing's like magical.
Now, what is it called?
It's an Instapot. Basically it's an electric pressure cooker. That's what it comes down to. It's
Oh,
a modern day pressure cooker. You probably grew up with one.
yeah.
I mean, it cooks in a short amount of time. Like I can put a pound of chicken in there, and it'll be well done, tender in like 20 minutes. It's really a time saver. Definitely a time saver.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like it a lot. I didn't get one for a long
Yeah.
time, and my daughter had gotten one as a wedding gift, and she really liked it. But somebody on his side of the family had given it, and when they separated, she had to leave it behind. She said, "Mom, I think I want an Instapot back." So
Yeah.
we got her one for Christmas, and she was talking about the different things she was doing with it. And I said, I think I might like that. So I ordered me one, and
Yeah.
I love it. I mean,
Mm.
it does some good work. Like if you cook beans, like pinto beans,
Mm-hmm.
you can cook them in that. And if you leave them cooking 2 hours, they're just like they've been cooking all day. Yeah, mine has the slow feature, but I wasn't as pleased with it as I have been with the make me quick feature. That one's been my favorite.
You like the microwave type stuff.
Well, no, not necessarily, but when I
Quick
cook,
and easy.
if I'm gonna cook chicken, I will cook large quantities of it, and I'll put all that it will fit in that pot and cook it, and
Yeah.
then I'll let it cool, and I'll separate it out so that it's ready to go in the freezer in 1 pound packages. That way, if
Yeah.
I want to make a casserole, or we want to have chicken tacos, I just grab the container out of the freezer and it's ready to go. I don't have to cook it. I just have to add the seasoning, which makes it real simple and easy.
Yeah.
But that is well worth the cupboard space, Julie. The Instapot is. And like I said, I was having problems with my crock pot, and I had used crock pots my whole life. I was probably before I started getting the bad batches, I had two. And the first one lasted forever, it seemed like. And the second one, not so long. So I think their quality just isn't what it was when they first came out.
Yeah.
But if I was cooking a roast, I always put it in the crock pot. So I kind of missed having that, but it does good. The roast cooks good. I haven't found anything I can't cook in it
Well, that's
or
good.
it does not do good. Not yet. I thought it was coming off this time. There's one little nub. if it gets drier, if it gets much drier than it is right now, it will come off. I'm pretty sure.
I'm over here with my ceiling fan on, so this I won't stick an arm in wet paint. So it'll
Yeah,
dry
we
quick.
finally turned the heat on. Did it turn cold on you yesterday?
It turned a little cool out here, but the thing is that I'm used to being cool because I sleep under a fan. A fan's
Yeah.
on all the time. So when I get in here and I'm gel plating, I have to turn the fan off in my room. So there are times when I'm like in here talking to y'all and I'm like hot.
Yeah.
But you do what you have to do for your art.
Yeah,
You know?
I have it on during the summertime, but in the wintertime or now, the
Yeah.
the closet beside of me is directly off the attic, and the attic is insulated, but sometimes when I open that door, it does not feel very insulated. And I told Bill,
Mhm.
I said, I think we need to look at more insulation in there. So next time our heating and air guys come in, I'm gonna get them to see if
Heads
there's
up on that
anything
one.
see if there's anything that needs to be done, because Zoe was having problems with her room being too hot, and we've got her too hot problem solved. Well, that's all well and good, but now that it's cooling off, she said last night she was about felt like she was about to die in there. It was so hot. So it's good the way it's set up now. It's good for her in the summertime, but it's not going to be good with the heat on. So we're going to have to get them back out here. And I know they're going to be thrilled, because that means they have to crawl up in the attic space up over this room.
Good. But I'm
and
sure they'd much
that
rather
means
crawl up in
they,
the attic. I'm sure they'd rather crawl up in the attic space in the wintertime than during the summer.
oh yeah, the day they came, it was hot.
Yeah.
We tried to get them early in the season so it wouldn't be quite so bad, but it
Yeah.
was it was a scorcher that day, and they have to go up. We've got a pretty high pitched roof, and they don't have enough space once they get up in there. It's they got to bend or crawl. There's no standing up, so it's not.
Yeah.
There's nothing comfortable about the position.
Mm-mm. That's
That's
looking
starting to look
good.
like goosey poop. Yeah, multi-purpose equipment in the kitchen is the way to go, especially if you do a lot of cooking. And Julie, you do cook a lot, just like I do. I think. I mean, we eat out sometimes, but
Yeah.
we don't go out all the time. I mean, we've got neighbors that go out every meal. They go out for breakfast, they go out for dinner.
Mhm.
There's not enough places I like to go to be going out that much.
Yeah.
So we pass on that. I can't justify the expense of some meals out. When you're
Mhm.
not. I mean, if I want scrambled eggs, I'll make scrambled eggs. I'm not going to go pay somebody to pay up for them at all.
Mhm. I can understand that.
So does anybody
Okay,
have
Julie.
big plans for the weekend? I have to ask. Our weekends are going to start getting kind of boring.
Yeah, ours is going to be busy this weekend. We are celebrating our 22nd anniversary. So
Oh,
we plan on going out to dinner this Saturday and celebrate.
where do y'all like to go?
Well, more than likely, we have this steak place. It's called Longhorn Steakhouse,
Yes.
and we like to go there and get steaks. Or we're going to go to Chili's. So a big night out. We're going to go to Chili's. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, if we're going to go out to eat, and we're going for something, special occasion, we like to go up to the mountains. We'll go to Boone, and there's a place there they call the Peddler, and it's a chain of restaurants, but it's just not a big chain. But those steaks, they have a guy that comes around with a cart and a big old slab of beef on it, and
Yeah.
we'll cut you whatever size steak you want.
Yeah.
and they're really, really good. They're well seasoned, very yummy.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like our family's favorite place to go.
Yeah. Where do you hunt at, Cindy? Huh?
Oh,
That's what I want to know.
Julie,
What
you
Julie's
talk
gonna be
about?
right back.
Yep, she said she'd be right back.
That's what she said. Let's see.
And if she said it, I believe it.
Mm-hmm. Put this here.
Cindy, did you sell all your stuff the other day?
Cindy never ever saw all her stuff. Oh, you
Cindy,
thought you? Yeah, you did.
yeah, the reason I'm asking is, I always like to get the kids something that's handmade for their stocking stuffers. So if you've got something you think I might be interested in for my young adult girls, let me know because I will definitely support you. I just can't be there when you have your live sales because that's our family time.
I understand that. I'm the same way. If I'm able to get in there, it's only for a short period of time. And then it's family time. I've got to get in there and see what he's up to.
Yeah, well, he worked second shift for so long, and it's only fair, to give him the time that,
Yeah.
we like now he's downstairs doing whatever he's doing. Who knows? Um, on Fridays is kind of low key at our house. We don't.
Yeah.
We have our housework done. We're kind of we're coasting towards the weekend,
Yeah.
and then tomorrow I think is one of the last races until Thanksgiving weekend. I think there's one more that we'll watch on
One
TV.
more race.
Yeah, most of them
Now,
are over.
are you going to those or are you watching them?
No, this one we're going to watch on TV, unless unless
Yeah.
we find out our forecast here is for rain. If our forecast here is for rain and it's not there, we may head north to the Turkey Derby.
Well, that
So
could be fun.
yeah, well, we've been saying we were going to go forever, and we don't because Bill and our youngest daughter Zoe go to this car show in Charlotte
Yeah.
where it's huge and there's a lot of really nice stuff. So oh, okay. Cindy, are you on Facebook? Native American. Oh, one of my daughters loves turquoise, so that might be
Yeah.
a good ticket right there. The other one's more the moon and stars. You can find me under my full name. It's Lisa Samuels Mingus. Okay, I'll try to remember. Maybe I should get my phone and do it now. That way I
Just go
don't
ahead and get
forget.
that taken care of, huh?
Well, my memory is short sometimes, and I mean to do things and I forget. So
Mm. Don't even talk about that, girl. Join the party.
I wasn't like that until they played my brain. And once they played my brain, my memory,
Yeah.
my short term memory has
And sad.
diminished. All right, I sent it to you, Cindy, and thank you for that. I've been meaning to ask you.
Just get up here. I'll come back.
So, if you find if you're out thrifting and you find any round playing cards or game cards of any kind, pick them up because I'm gonna show you something I figured out by accident.
Hold on a second, Lisa.
Sure.
Hold on just a second. What did I do? Just a regular stack of regular playing cards?
not round ones.
Oh, round ones. I was about to say I've got the regular ones.
Well, if you've got regular ones, you can use those for little house tags too.
Yeah,
But I also had gotten some at a store called the Bins, and
yeah,
this is not the Goodwill bins. It was something else. They were in these little containers, and I took them out of the containers and did away with those and kept the little round cards because they had snowflakes on them. But you can take these little round cards and you can cut them in half, and you can make some really cute little decorations for gift tags, little gift
yeah,
tags. So I'll be showing how to do that in the near future, coming up real
yeah,
soon. And we run across some old cards that were downstairs that the kids had when they were little, and I said, "Well, nobody's gonna want those things." So I brought them back up here, and I said, "Okay, then I'll just craft with them." So I'm trying to make use of them now.
yeah.
My pharmacy gives us a set of stickers. There's like
Oh,
when they do a printout for our labels, there's an extra piece set of stickers that prints,
yeah,
and they give them to us. And I've been putting them on like if you save the piece off of a contact paper, the,
yeah,
the stuff that's sticky, the
yeah,
not non sticky. And if you take these stickers and you put them on that sheet, then you can easily do all of them at one time
yeah,
on your plate. You can put them on at one time and not have to do them individually. But these are some that I didn't put on my sheet, the last sheet that I put together.
yeah.
But I figure, hey, if it works, do it.
What there's smoke outside your house, Julie, and they're usually because of hazardous reduction, hazard reduction. But this smells toxic. Be careful, Julie.
Julie, did they put out alerts when that happens?
Good deal, Cindy. I'm glad you got it.
That would They put out orange alerts. We get orange alerts if there's a change in the air quality for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, this turned out cute, and I wasn't even trying.
That is Darlene.
The pattern underneath it on the back of this card, was that green, and here's the one that was pink.
Yeah.
These were in an old, I guess, an old bridge set.
Cool.
I picked up a couple of pretty sets when I would go to the restore when it was right up the street from me. But
Yeah.
the state bought that property because they're putting a road through for historical purposes. It's going to be part of the Western Trail. People would
Yeah.
lay low here before they would cross the river. If the river was too high, they would stay in our community and wait for the water to drop down so that they could safely cross the forge.
Oh, how
So
interesting.
you can't go on where the forge is. You can't go and get to the property unless you're accompanied by one of the owners. But
Yeah.
one time they let the historical society in my community, they let them have a trip, one trip, and they let us go down to the property. And there's actually a marker there where Daniel Boone there was a Daniel Boone marker there where
Oh, how
he was
cool.
in, as part of some of the documentation of his history. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know what's happened before you got to a place. I mean, we are, for our area, we're in one of the highest elevated areas until you get to the more mountain area, which is going
Yeah.
towards North Wilkesboro.
Yeah.
So a lot of interesting things happened. There was some skirmishes here during the Civil War. There was skirmishes
Yeah.
reasonably close by. Okay, let's see. What color should I use?
See if I can get this. Well, this is my contribution to the color confab.
Yay!
That works for me.
It's all about doing it,
I did it.
getting it done.
Yep.
I'm excited about getting these cards pushed out now. I've been putting it off. I had them all in the folder, and I said, "Okay, I've got to get these things done." And then I thought, "Well, why am I not doing these when I'm doing the color combo? Because it will work.
Yeah.
Not that I want them all to look like Christmas houses, but for a foundation, I think it'll be just fine."
Yeah. Should be.
And you
Cindy,
can.
I don't even remember what I sent you, girl. I'll be honest. I send out that Happy Mail, I get it together, and then I don't remember what I put in it.
Well, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. I had
I don't
I had
remember
sent
nothing.
my scrap swap out last month, and she reached out and she said, "I still haven't gotten it." And I said, "Well, I'll send you another pack." I said, "Because
Yeah.
I don't want you not to have." And she got it, and she still hadn't gotten the other one, but she
Oh,
said that she had that happen one other time, and it was like months, like 6 months before she ever got it. I
how
said, "Well, good
strange.
gracious." But that's the first time I've ever sent something out that didn't make it to the person
Hey, sweetie.
eventually.
I'm live. We got going on.
Hi,
Thank
sweetie.
you. Just say that, sweetheart. He's like, he dropped the package off and left.
Take the money and run, man. You don't want to hang with us.
Run for it, run.
Yeah, exactly. Place I used to work every Friday. The girl I worked with, and this was closer to the time when Forrest Gump come out, but
Yeah.
it, when it would get to be 5:45, she'd look at me, I'd look at her, and I'd start zipping around doing the end of day close stuff so that we wouldn't be there late on, because we had to stay till 6 anyway. But we were
Yeah.
allowed to close the door at 3 minutes to 6 if there was nobody in the lobby. She said, "Go guard the gate. Go guard the gate." But one of our managers said, "We don't know how you do it. How do you get out so quick? We pre-close. At quarter till we start the pre-close process. We don't wait until it's time to shut the door to get our stuff done."
Yeah.
So then I got sent to other places to teach them how to do the pre-close and how to do the shortcut, the short steps instead of ended up with overtime because they didn't need it.
Yeah.
Because people would just drag around like it wasn't anything that had to be done.
Yeah. Well, I have mail in, Cindy. It did get here. It is right here. That's what he just dropped off was mail. And while you're working on what you're working, I'm going to open this mail.
You do that. Open
I
open
think I
it
will
up.
because I'm finished with my little painting for the day.
You go ahead. I think that's a
Show it
good
off.
idea.
Need to make sure all the paint on my hands are dry.
Yeah, you don't want to go painting something in
Well, I know what's in that package, and I don't want paint on it.
Have you been shopping?
It would. Well, actually, yes.
Go ahead now. Tell the
No,
truth.
it wasn't. It was kind of like shopping. No, I
Okay.
had asked Cindy to do some videos on how she makes her journals. And what she did is she'd made one for me so I
I
could
kn-
watch her making it. So that just
oh,
came in, and
Cindy,
I'm
that was
dying to
sweet.
see it. Then she had this other poor orphan little journal that nobody tended to want or have a home for. So of course I
Yeah.
had to adopt it. It was a
Well,
necessity.
yeah.
It needed to come into my life. Now, is it going to stay there? I don't know. It may go traveling somewhere else. Have to look at it. Let's
I've
open
had
this
a couple of journals sent to me, and I've used those. I've got the one that Kylie Koo from the UK. When
Yeah.
I was in Scotland, I got to meet with her in person, and she gave me a journal. And I told her, I said, "This is hilarious." I said, because my husband made me promise I wouldn't bring a journal, and I really regretted that I agreed to that. And
Yeah.
then she had me a journal, and I said, that was just divine intervention right there.
That's true.
Divine as it comes.
Let me go get me a pair of scissors to gently and strategically open this bag here. My scissors out.
Cindy, I'm glad you're here, so
I
you can see
do.
her open it.
Hey,
That
Julie. Thank you. I just don't want to cut something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Mhm.
I'm always careful when I open packages, especially you know things shift in bags, and you don't know what's happened to it once it's left wherever
It's
it came from.
wrapped in it's wrapped in tissue paper, so I haven't cut any tissue paper. So no,
Well,
I'm
that's
doing
good.
so far. I'm doing good. I don't rip
I'd
it.
say so.
Let me see if I can trim some more of this off.
Why don't you go full screen while you're opening that?
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right, hold on a second. Let me see how I do this. Wrong one. There we go. Now you can still see me, can't you, Lisa? Oh, you can't hear her either. That's not cool. What'd I do? I don't like that.
Good. I can
I
hear
can't
you.
hear you or anything, Lisa.
It's okay. You put me.
Okay, I'll do that. I don't like it though.
What you did was you put me in the background, and that's fine. That's
Okay, well,
fine.
that's what I'm going to do. All right, here we go. I got it opened up enough, I think, to slide it out. Don't want to squeeze it too hard. Let's see if I can rip up this side here. There we go. Some stickers. Goodness. Hold on a minute. Let me get the little stuff out of here. Let me get the little stuff. And I'll get the big stuff. Get this over here. Okay, let's get to the little stuff first. I'm going to tease y'all. Make y'all wait while I go through the little stuff. Some stickers. We just kind of lay everything out, then I hold it up to the. I will hold it up to the place. They are reasonably priced. They are. You do reasonably price them. Yes, it's tissue and it's star tissue paper, Julie. It's got stars all over it. It doesn't got glitter, praise God, but it's got. Because I found that if you have paper that has glitter on it, it's everywhere. Ooh, some fabric. I'm gonna kind of lay stuff out. Some sticky paper. It looks like tape. Sticky tape. Ooh, you know what you can do on this? You can stamp on this and make it into a sticker and not have to glue it. Coolness. You move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to move this stuff before I go any further because I am going to land something right in the middle of this mess. Let me just move it over here. Right in the middle of it is where it will land. Put you over there. Put you over there. All right. Now we continue with our seeing what we got in here. Got some trading cards. Let's put these over here. Some regular little cards from Paris. Some little stars to match our paper. And just some paper with flowers and stuff on them. Really big, nice big flowers. Plants and stuff. Then we got some big, some berry sweet is on its way. How cute. It's for a baby shower. That's cute. And then in this, it's just a piece of paper, or scrapbook paper, I'm sure. It's cool. I'm going to tuck all this away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to put everything in here. The words on these stickers, this one, whoops, this says thank you. This one says, I am a child of God. And this one says, pray without ceasing. That last one was origami paper. Oh, okay, so that's paper. Oh, coolness. All right, I'm gonna set that aside, and I'm breaking into the big one now, guys. Here we go. Looking for an opening. Okay. I'm gonna rip the paper. I'll just do it. Ooh. Let me see if I can snuggle this out without ripping the paper up. Probably not. It's not going to work for me. Let's see. Scissors. I have scissors, Julie. I just didn't want to cut up the paper too much. You know, you put this on a gel sheet, do some painting on it. Alrighty. Ooh, here's a brooch that I got. I'll take it out of the package and show it to you. I got this on your last sale, wasn't it, Cindy? Cut the tape. There we go. Let me put that up there. I like that little rose right there. Just liked it all, actually. And it's kind of like in, kind of like rose gold colored. It's not a brooch, it's a pendant. Yeah, a brooch has the back to where it can pin to your, yeah, it's a pendant. So there's that. I fell in love with it, so I had to have it. Let's see what all we got in here. Afraid of cutting anything. Yay! Let's hear it for bubble wrap. I bet you there are only a few people that have parties over bubble wrap. Oh no. But Cindy, I can tell you one thing. You can tape some stuff up, girl. You know how to pack. Okay. Alrighty, let's get the packing stuff out of the way here. Put it over here with my papers and stuff. Oh, I see ladybugs flying around in here. Yes, I do. I'm trying to see if there's a way, if there's like an opening where I need to open it. There we go. Oh my gosh, let's get you out of here. Let's get this back up here out of my way before I slide something off on the floor. This one's want to come out before the other one. Well, be that way. Get you over here. And get you over here. Okay. Whoops. Get these ladybugs here. Do my plate. Oh, it's on the other side of the room. Let me put these over here. Over here, Mama. I might use that. Put that over there. That may come in handy for something. Let's see what else is in here. A little scrap book. Papers. Just paper writing. How cool is that? And a little envelope. So you can see a lot of this was because I told Cindy, I said, Cindy, I don't know how to do this. I've not made a junk journal because I don't know how to fold the envelopes. I don't know how to do this. So she did this one for me to help me to learn how to do it. So I'm thrilled. This is the one that I got from her that was orphaned. So I'm going to wait on that one. Then we got an envelope here. That's just tissue paper. Yeah, it's just tissue paper. Cool. And it does have the windows in it. Then we have fabric belly bands or edges for pages and stuff. I saw her to use these too. I won this little journal. This one right here. I guess so. Now that you mention it, I know I did. Now I remember. Now I know that. Now I remember that I had won that little journal on one of your giveaways. You were doing giveaways, and I won that on one of those. I'm going to show y'all the front of this. Whoops. Well, there went another. I've got bugs flying everywhere. Get back over there. Here's the top of it. Let me get it up here like that. That's the side of it right there. And then this is just attached to what Cindy called a, it's like a door closure. And she put the dangles on here, which I've been wanting to make dangles, so I'm going to be very interested in looking at these so I can make some of my own. Okay. This is gorgeous, Cindy. It really is. I can't wait to get it open. And Cindy does hers. She uses thread special thread, and she does 3 holes in it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put it up here. And she does 3. She puts holes in it and laces it up, which is real cool. I haven't. Now she showed how to do it, but you can't see it. Let me see if I can get it. Where this white is where the signatures are. That's the thread going through, and it goes here, and it comes back up, and it goes over here. Can you see it, Julie? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Yes, you do, and that's kind of something I like too. I was going to do those too. Cindy was make more lace, more beads and stuff than lace and other stuff. But I've got a lot of the other stuff, the lace and bead, the lace, and a bunch of beads. Speaking of which, if anybody needs beads, please let me know. I have plastic. I've got original wood beads. I've got glass beads. Blown glass beads. I've got some blown glass. From the looks of them, they're blown glass beads. So hold on just a second. Let me check on. How you doing there, Lisa?
I'm still playing, just
We're
playing
still checking.
away.
I thought I'd check in on you. I'm about to open this journal up.
I'm waiting.
All right, here we go. It's just a regular. Looks like binding for the opening. Let me look at that. She has sealed it. Got it in here to where it is sealed, and that way it can't come out. This is it's something you use for when you're doing jewelry, and you can put a resin in there and make it really come out. But she did a little lace butterfly in this, and it looks really pretty. It's really pretty. It's waxed thread. Okay, you used waxed thread. That's right. I remember now. Okay, let's get to open it. A pocket here with goodies. Like I said, I watched Cindy at times. She was making it, making videos while she did it, but I wasn't able to watch them all. You don't make chunky dangles either. You like beads from when you used to make beads jewelry. There are no more bead shops here, that I'm aware of. Now are you in Australia? Is that where you're at, Julie? I'm trying to remember if I remember right where you're at. Oh, this is that 3-layer. No, this is 2. It's got this real long one here. I remember you making this. Check this in. This is her Sydney, Australia. Well, I can't be sending any beads to you then. Dang it. I'm trying to get rid of some guys. Now, does this come out, Cindy? Yes, it does, and those are inside. Yeah, I remember you doing those. The flowers are inside or outside. I can't really tell. I think they're inside. Stickers. Cool. And then another place to put stuff in right there. Little pieces of paper. More paper. Writing places. More writing places. Then this is part of a picture, a adult coloring book is what that is. And then this that is Woody Woodpecker, and I forget what the little girl's name is. I know it's Woody Woodpecker. Is it Wendy? Wendy Woodpecker? Those, I bet they're pretty, Julie. You need to get them on to where we can see some of your dangles. Ooh, and this is a pocket here. Little lady in here. Looks like my grandmother a lot. The hairstyles and stuff in that time, my grandmother had her hair like that. And another pocket up here. And I think, now I'm not going to lie, no, that's just part of the card getting it together, okay? I thought there was another pocket there. I know there's a pocket here because it's got the breakdown in it. Where are you? Little card. And this right here is from, you used, hold on a minute, I know what the word I'm looking for. You used hot glue to make your stamps with, didn't you, Cindy? Yeah. This was a big envelope. Cool. Then it's got another opening up here with a seat back in it. The flowers were pretty colors. Ooh, this is pretty. I don't have stamps to do this. I wish I did. The stamps. I don't have to do this either. But it sure is pretty. Then you made a little envelope, not envelope, but a little holder for that. More writing space. Another belly band with stuff in it. Let's see. Okay, it's just that. I'm not sure. I don't. I remember some of it that you put in, and then others I don't remember. But this is another page. I watched you do this. I watched you do this part of it. And then the other door, which is like closing that signature and then opening to this one. Card in there. I didn't know if you would get that card in there or not, Cindy. I remember you doing that. And I didn't think you were going to be able to do it. That is so cool. Another belly band, little things. And up top too, it's got a, maybe, let me see if it's easier. Yeah, it is. I think. Ah, that's what I had to do. It got the staples got stuck in there. I had to kind of wiggle. Isn't that pretty? It's gorgeous. It fits in the very back of this. And up a little bit. And again, the stickers that she uses on the open windows are gorgeous. And then some painty paper. And some more pages to color and whatnot. Yes, I am, Julie. Yeah, I'm on Makers. I don't do very much, but I am there, and I do go to their, when they're on, I go and watch them. It's another thing for another pocket. Another pocket there. Some people's. I've got a folder for my people's. I like to keep, a big folder because I've got a lot of the Tim Holtz people. They're fun to play with. And another pocket envelope, excuse me. Pocket envelope. Well, this is called Good Times. It's on vellum. I believe it's vellum. That this is could be something else. But that's cool. More writing paper, more color paper, coloring book paper, postcard. Julie, if you're on Facebook, I am too. It's just under Michelle Walls. So just go ahead and get on there with me and everybody else. We just kind of hang out. Send messages to each other. Now, this is the center of this. This signature. That's what it is. I didn't see it in the last one. I probably just flew by it and didn't notice. The rest of the color page of the owl here. And another envelope. This is so pretty. So pretty. There it is. There's another card in there. There we go. There's some more people peeking out. This is really cool. Love these stickers. I need to get me some vellum stickers. Those are so pretty. Some more places to write or just look at because it's gorgeous. like with you. Cute. More bugs. I remember you do. I watched you do this. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Love this color. Love that blue. So pretty. So much stuff in here, Cindy. Just so much. Not a problem, Julie. I'll get that taken care of as soon as we get off here. Another note card. The blank page. The beginning of another signature. Yeah, all of us. I know Beth isn't in Makers, but I think everybody else is. I know that Lisa's in Makers. I'm in Makers. You're in Makers. Cindy's in Makers. I don't think Beth is. But if I'm wrong, Beth, you tell us. Just lots of pockets and little hidey holes. Papers and color places, writing places. Another little pocket hidey hole here. Signature. Middle of a signature. Another little hidey hole, some paint swatches. Cool. Get sun-kissed. How cute is this? I'm sure Cindy is going to want to see what I do with this, but it's going to take me a while to do with it. Yes, ma'am, that's me. W-A-L-Z. Not a problem. I'll get my name. I'll get Happy Mail with it's A-W-A-L-T-Z. It's fine. Autocorrect. Mm-hmm. I get with a lot of stuff. Some more good stuff in here. And Cindy put her name in here. Let me put this up because I think y'all need to see. This is so cute. Cindy, Love and Art, and the date she did it for me. So this is my journal. Let me get it shut back up here before it. I'm going to go ahead and put this Happy Meal in it too. It's a little added addition to our bean. There we go. Put you in there. There we go. So there's that one. There's the one she sent for me. This is mine. I'm going to add this to that. I love these. I love dangles. I have come to the conclusion that I just like dangles. I really do. There we go. Now let's get into this one. Let me put this over here with this stuff. Well, get back in the journal. Alrighty then. Here's this one. I'll get you the front. Lay it down for you. There it is. So this one's very rare for you, Cindy, because it's made out of the cardstock for the cover, and you never did one that way. You always use fabric. So I probably got the one you're going to do, huh? So she doesn't like it. She said this is probably the only one that's going to be out there, and I got it. I actually have, if you saw my flip through last week, Monday, I believe, I have a paper bag journal that I did this on. So it's handy. Let me get this off. Slowly but surely. Don't want to rip anything trying to get it open. Okay, come here, you. Here we go. Another little dangle. The key. Put that there. And it looks like, is this a tag? Isn't the paper gorgeous? I mean, I love this rose right here. She put it in a pocket. And I mean, just stuff the pocket full of stuff. Little claim checks and little birds. Just little things to write on. So cute. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to actually go through it and see what I can do. Oh, this is from Timu. The postcard is. That's cool. Hey, sweetheart. You got mail or something going on? Hold on a second, y'all.
Cherry store.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I heard the guy wait call it. Going on a porch or something.
Okay.
Box it a little bit down.
Okay.
What's up, baby?
No, you're not interrupting anything, honey.
Try calling your mother.
Yeah.
Your father, because I want to ask about ring. They got too many types of ring doorbells, but they don't answer, so they must be out.
Okay, sweetheart. I will talk to Mom before we get done here, okay?
Well, they're not answering.
Well, they're probably out to dinner or something.
Well, I'll try again.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's like, "Are you busy?" I'm like, "Well, I'm live." So this is the front of it. This is the back. I think this is cool, Cindy. You did yours a lot better than I did mine. I mean, seriously, my front and back are just little pieces. You at least did big pieces. Let's check and see what else in here. Another big pocket. It looks like you sewed the pockets too. You sewed a lot on this, Cindy. And this pocket is stuffed. Just stuffed full. Butterfly. Little cards and stuff. Just like I said, packed full of stuff. Nothing there. Looks like it's a little envelope. Only reason I know it's an envelope, to be honest with you, is because it has this notch in it. That's a perfect way to tell on Cindy stuff. And then on the back, there's another little tag place here and another one here of the butterfly. This was all tucked in. This is just the very first pocket. Everything you just looked at was in this very first pocket. Let me tuck this stuff back in there. Here you go. Some of it's being cranky and don't want to go back in. But it'll get in there. Put the butterfly back in there. Anything else that needs to go in here? No. That stuff just needs to get back down in there. Okay. Yeah, it is a little overwhelming. So you like to stuff them, don't you, Cindy? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a little overwhelming because of how much there actually is. Let me turn this around so y'all can see this. These butterflies. Yeah, is this washi tape or is this something else, Cindy? Feels like it could be washi tape or it could be. Actually, it feels more like wallpaper that you cut off and glued on is what it feels like. And another tag. Another tag there. Let me just pull this out. Looks like there's another opening there. Here's an opening. I just want to see. Here's an opening here. There's an opening here. And then there's the big opening right here. Like I said, I'm going to be using this as a guide for me to learn how to do these pockets because I don't know how. I haven't. Yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff in here. Little pages, little places to write. Again, another pocket full of stuff. And what gets me is she had problems selling this, and I don't know why. This should have been out the door as soon as she put it up for sale because it is so jam packed. If anybody had seen her fill a journal new, would know that it was going to be jam packed. And you also, in this one, Cindy, it looks like you actually gave up some of your fairies. Looks like you kind of gave up some of them fairies, come off of them a little bit, let them visit elsewhere. Let's see. That is too cool. Made into a little tab so where it makes it easier to come in and out. Put that back in there. Just regular paper. I mean, the different paper you use is cool. The big butterflies are window clings that you glue down. Yeah, I've got some flowers that I did that on my rose journal. The blue flowers roses that I use at the front of it, on the front page of it. I use those. I got them from Timu. Some more fairies. Another pocket. This is double-sided. Okay. There's that there. And here's another one here. Did Goldie do this chicken, Cindy? I think this is one of Goldie's. This is one of Steph's chickens, or did you do this one? I don't know. It may have been one of Steph's because she loves doing her chickens. And this is the center of this. Excuse me. This signature is the center of it. It's Goldie's. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was Steph's. Excuse me. Let me get me a drink real quick. Let's take a little break. Check on Lisa. See what she's doing. How you doing in there?
I'm reading chat and watching you unload that big fat journal. It may be little, but it's mighty.
Yeah, I'm not going. There's going to be a fun little place. I don't know. I might keep it. I'm going to keep it for a while. I know that. And then I may gift it on, somewhere, may move on somewhere else. No, nobody's getting my butterfly journal. No. But I'm going to use this. I actually am going to use this for learning purposes, to learn how to do the pockets and the other little things that she's got hidden in here.
I don't know about you, but when I start trying to do something new, I think if I have the example in front of me, I think I can break it down into the steps that it requires. And so I think that's going to work for you too.
Yeah, I'm one of those that I like my hands on it. Yeah. Where I can see, I may not make it exactly how you made it or folded it or anything, but it'll come close.
Well, I think just, having that seed planted is where you really see progress and growth, is being able to look at something and duplicate it, but and vary from it. You don't have to have it exactly the same.
Yeah. Well, there's no way. The thing I have learned about junk journaling, there is no way you can make two journals, be making them at the same time, the exact same thing, and it not be, neither one of them be the same thing.
I don't attempt to make them the same. My goal is that every journal that I make, I want it to be unique and have its own feel and idea.
Yeah.
Even if I use some of the same pieces in it, I don't want it to look the same identically.
Yeah.
I don't even try that. I mean, I want it to be a one of a kind, unique.
One of a kind situation. Yeah, definitely. Yes, Cindy, I know you're right. We have to remember also that there is no way to do it wrong. No matter how you do it, it's not wrong.
No, it's not wrong. We all have different ways of putting things together, and we just have to trust the process. As Darcy said in her video today, she played with just paper and not even a gel plate, and layering using Brayer, I don't know if you saw it. It's a little over an hour long, so it's a little bit
No.
long. But with hers, you could actually watch it in a little bit faster speed. You can adjust the speed in your settings, and you get
Yeah.
the process. That's the main thing, is learning the process.
Yeah. This is so cool. Another envelope here. Okay, I'm going to switch back so they can see what all's in here.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So this is more writing pages. I think it is funny that she actually filled some of this out. Who are we talking about? We are talking in Makers. We're talking about Darcy. First of all, is who we were talking about was Darcy. She has a video out of what she was doing today. I haven't been able to watch any videos. I had a rough morning, and it's been a kind of a really wild top day for me. So I haven't been able really to watch any videos. And it was a rough morning. So, and here's a little belly band, and all it is looks like paper that you use a stamp, a stamper on, and then just use it for a belly band and put a card in it. Really cute. Stickers, little stickers. Another. Every time I see these, I think of Stephanie. Here's another rose flower in this little pocket. Some scrunchie paper. Looks like tea dye. Did you tea dye this, Cindy? It's pretty. Here we go. Looks like it's on a doily. The little bird's on a doily. It's cool. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me put it up here. It's coffee dye. Let me see if y'all can see the doily here. Over there. And then here's another pocket here, up behind here. Got a little journal card in it, right on the back. Another journal card here, on the back end. Little flowers and stuff on this, and then another writing sheet tucked in on this one. These are the ones I really want to learn how to do, the folding of them. So I'm going to be really looking at it and seeing what's going on with them. This is too cute. You must have used the stencil with this one. Yeah, you do, Julie. Get that die cut machine. I've got a Cricut, and I haven't played with mine near as much as I probably should. But if it can do this type of stuff, I'm going to check into it and see. But it's darling. This had to be with a template of some sort or another, or else a stamp. She could have stamped it. It's stencil. That's what you coffee dyed with a stencil is what you did. Is what I was thinking anyway. And here's this tree here. Little tag. More coffee stain paper. Stickers and writing places. Again, more stickers, butterflies, and writing places. I like this. This is really kind of cute. Let me hold it up like this. Whoops. There we go. And it's just open on the side to get the little, these are little envelopes. That's what those are, little envelopes. They're just tucked in. Whoops. Some more writing stuff. Another little writing, hot journaling, little hiding place. Oh, that's cute. It's Wizard of Oz. And then this little bookmark in here. Scenery. Here, more writing place. Some goodies in this pocket. Let me pull these out. This is pretty. August 1st, a little 1969. Show that little envelope. Folder, I should say. Now, you little booger, come here. Come on out. I know it's a sticky tag, but it's one of our paper tags. Painty tag, I should call it. And it wants to make homage, and I'm on it. There we go. That's pretty. That is real pretty, Cindy. Stick this in here. Place that back in there. The top has an opening. I'm glad you put something, even if it was just enough to poke out, because I would not known that was there if I hadn't seen that poking out. Good night. Making art. Whoops. Let me come in here a little bit more. Let me see. Let me get my paintbrush here. I don't want to rip anything. It's just stuck. Here's this card here. Dreams come true. Oh, card, here you go. Then there's that side. Painting card. Painting cards tend, if when you're using the painting cards, your gel plate paper, I've noticed that if we don't gesso them to seal them, that I don't even know if they still would stick to stuff if we did that. Oh, gel printing with that's coffee with a lace. That's what that is. That's coffee dyed with lace. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Little writing places. Some more tea stain paper, coffee stain paper. I don't want to say tea. I guess because that's probably what I would use. So there's that here. And here's this here. There's that there. Another little pack there. Some more little things, which is really cute. I know how you did this tape, Cindy, and it looks so good. It looks really good. It's not painting paper. It's not dyed paper. It's Sedalia paper. What one are we talking about now, Cindy? You got me confused. This paper here. Okay. And we got, hold on just a minute, guys. Yes.
Was that bag actually for you?
No, it was mine. Yes.
That was yours?
Yes, it is mine.
I found out who knocked on the door.
Hold on just a minute, you guys. Who was it?
17-18-30. He was looking for his package.
Well, he scared the.
I know. I just told him that because he came over here. I said, I don't have your package. I would have brought it over your house.
Yeah, no, no, this is mine. Okay. Lisa, remember what I was talking to you about earlier? Then we know who it was. So there's this kind of situation going on here. Oh, do not. No, Katie Did's paper is not Katie Did. Are they really? The bug? You put bug paper in a journal. Oh, Cindy. Bug paper. That's all we need. All I need in my life, Cindy, is bug paper. Oh, how cute. Look at this. Another little journal note. Little journal pad. More bug paper. More writing places. Belly band. I like that little girl. She's cute. It's kind of dark. Let me put her up to the camera so y'all can see her. Or is it a he? I'm looking at it backwards. Okay, it's a boy. Looked up in the camera and went, wait a minute, that looks like a boy. Oh, yeah. The part paper. Yeah. So these are just real cool little tags and whatnot. Some more just paper sides to write on, paper, to take out and write on. Cute little tag here. Little paper clip. I can't think of the name of it. Coffee dyed paper. Some more paper. Coffee dyed there. Oh, how darling. Let me get her up here. This little girl praying. I think that is so cute. And she got her stuff with stuff. Let's see what all's in here. Make sure I got it all. Okay. It's just some cards, some journal cards. A card there, and then looks like paper from the Egyptians. Tibet, and Tibetan. I don't know where it is, but some more cards. Let's stick them back in there. And then more writing places. And then here's that back. And it's stuffed full again with stuff. It is even stuffed more. And the other one is like the little cat right here. I don't know if you can see. Let me pull this up. A little cat right there. Really cute. Stuffed full with all kinds of stuff. Let me get down here. I'll put it back in there as I go through it. A butterfly. And an index card, is a Rolodex card from the library. Those are cool. Sweet Joe poppy weed. Pretty flower. Slide that in there. And some more stuff to write on, some cards. And there. This is cool. Cindy, this is a gorgeous little journal. Mine is beautiful. I can't stand it. It is so pretty. You do gorgeous work. I'm going to get over here. Back to Lisa. Hey, girl, I'm back. You're back.
I'm still rolling.
You still rolling, huh?
Well, I was trying to get my plate cleaned off, and I sprayed it with water, hoping to peel my brayer. But my brayer didn't want to do it. He didn't want to play today.
Well, how rude.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. If I had wanted it to peel, it would not peel. If I had not wanted it to peel, it would have.
It'd peeling all over the place.
It'd be peeled all over the place. You're right. Mm-hmm. You are exactly right.
Let me go ahead and put this.
I don't know why that happens that way.
Cindy, you do beautiful work. Don't let anybody else tell you you don't, because you do.
Yes, your journal's gorgeous. I am looking at it and just about drooling. Because I love it. I love it.
Gorgeous. And like I said, I don't believe that nobody wanted this journal. I don't know how. And the price you had it for is not even. I think you should have got a little more for it, actually. And mine is just, I couldn't thank you enough for that. That is gorgeous. But they're both wonderful, beautiful journals. You do such good work.
I think that it's hard to put a value on a journal because you are the only person that understands how much time has been put into it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of why I tend to not sell my work
Yeah.
because yeah, I use junk, I use trash, I use, different things, but I really could never get the value of my time. I can't put a
Yeah.
value on my time that would be what I would say compensation for the work. But I do my work for fun more than, to
Yeah.
make money. If I was trying to
Right.
make money, it'd be different. But
Yeah.
I
But I don't think any of us, I think if you're trying to do them to make money, for me, I'd lose the fun in it.
well, and I think that's where I'm at. I want to have fun. I want it to be fun. I don't want it to be a
Mhm.
job.
Yeah.
But
Let's
I'm
see.
happy for those that can, sell their work and it helps offset the cost of their supplies and such.
Applause and stuff. Yeah.
Because I
Let's
mean,
see what
just
Cindy.
that in itself is a big thing.
Yeah. Okay. You actually, Cindy says that she actually thinks that it's probably didn't sell because everybody is used to her doing fabric journals, which is being a master board. They were like not sure about it. Yeah, because this second journal was like a master board, which is really cool. Also, most people that buy your journals are repeat customers, and you do make journals on order for by themes, and you've made what, four different themed ones, and you believe that just three, maybe just three, you can't remember. Hi, Steph. You're gonna have to watch the replay, girl. It's been a ball in here. We're having a party.
We I'm slapping paint on papers like my one of my friends on YouTube does. That's exactly what she calls it, slapping paint on paper. Except she
There
really
you
makes
go.
some pretty art. I am
Hmm.
truly slapping the paint on the paper.
This is hey, but you know what? Sometimes that's what you got to do to get the stuff you need to do what you want to do with it.
Yeah, I've got I've got several projects in the works, and these
Yeah,
were papers that were sitting here that needed to be done. And so
yeah,
now, instead of them being on my in my to do pile, they're going to be in my almost done pile, and
yeah,
that's a better place for them anyway.
yeah. Well, that's good. Well, guys, I don't know about you, Lisa, but I know for me, my husband's been in here twice.
He's hungry. He's a hungry boy.
Something's going
And
on. Well, he was up at 3 o'clock this morning.
yeah,
He's
I
been
knew
up
you
ever
said he had
since.
to go early, but you tell
Yeah,
him that I heard him whistle and it was very pretty.
I'll let him know. But
And
guys,
see,
thank you
I have
so
not heard
much.
anybody whistling since my grandpa died. I've not heard anybody walking around whistling.
He whistles a lot when he's just walking around the house.
Yep,
Oh,
just
every once in a
whistling
while I
while
hear
you
a tune
work.
that I recognize.
Well, you tell him I heard it, and it brought back very sweet memories.
I will let him know. You got to go too, Julie. Well, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Have fun. Y'all who watch the replay, thank y'all. We appreciate it a lot. Hit that like button. Share it with some people. Let's see if we can't have more fun here. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Lisa.
Bye bye.